What is up, veggies? My name is VTR, and welcome back to another season review. We're doing season 2 of The Rookie. Now, before we start off, I think in my last review, I got a couple things mixed up. I called the sergeant the chief. Well, I realized we haven't seen the chief really at all in this show. I don't think. So that was a mistake that I made. And I might have gotten another name wrong. I'm not too sure, but we're reviewing season 2 because I just finished it, and I'm gonna go ahead and jump at some point out some negativity first. I will go ahead and say that right now. The Rookie season 2 did not have a strong start. The second season had, I don't know, a bit of a rough start to say nonetheless, but it got better as it went on and actually had some of the more had some very interesting episodes. Like, and I'll talk about some of that here going forward. Let me pull up season 2 right here so I can look at some of this stuff. So for the first bit of the season, it's pretty much what you expect from a season like this, but once we get to a certain point in the season, there's this overarching plot that's kind of important to the season that comes together with the season finale, and that's what I think is the glue of this season, with the drama and stuff. And actually, a character I didn't like at first this season was Harper, which was Nolan's new TO. But as the season went on, it got better. She got better. And it was pretty similar to Tim in the first season, where you had to crack through that hard shell of a character, which I think they did pretty darn well here. Fun little side plot lines, like there was a American Idol cameo that happens in one of the episodes. And the finale, which leaves things off building up to the next season, which was really cool. And the way they handled, like, the fact that, like, there's one thing that people probably don't. There's a lot of high stakes things that happen throughout this, and that could be played up for, like, oh, it's TV, so they have to have a lot of stuff. But also, it doesn't really bother me. Some people says, like, oh, this wouldn't be how that would be and everything. There are definitely some interesting dilemmas and things that characters go through with some of the episodes and some of the stuff that happens in this season. There's one episode where there's like a threat of a missile attack and everything, and that whole episode is very interesting in the way they do that. And getting more of the character drama with their story. And sorry, I'm looking over here. I'm talking. My monitor's right there, and the camera's over here. But there's a lot in this season that I think really contributes to making the season better. Because like the first bit, it's like, okay, this is kind of losing me. And here's the thing, I want to say right now about Nolan. Oh my goodness, he cannot catch a break, man. Like, no one wants him to be happy. Like, let my man be happy, man. He can't keep a relationship, man. And who knows, maybe because of the way things are, maybe things are gonna. So he gets a whole other love interest this season and everything. So maybe that's gonna set up something going forward. Um, we'll have to wait and see. But the the drama and the character stuff are the big stuff. Like, and learning some stuff about some other characters in this season, which I don't want to give away if you are planning on watching season 2. I recommend giving it a solid watch, because I if you had the same initial thought that I did, where this season just like kind of didn't have a great start for you, because it didn't at first, but it picks up. Critics only have 2 reviews on Rotten Tomatoes for season 2, but they are both pretty positive reviews. And audiences give it a 93, which I have to agree, because at first I thought this season actually winded up being better than season 1 in my opinion, because it just took a minute to get there. Nolan is still a really good main character, and I think they handle his character arcs, his struggles and everything really well in this season. But then you get to see some of the stuff with Lucy and Jackson, and even stuff with I forget Officer Lopez. I forget her full name, but Officer Lopez, and her relationships and all that. One thing I want to see more of is the sergeant, which I think we should know more about his character. We do get a lot more of another character in here, Armstrong. I don't remember if he was in season 1 at all, but there's a lot of him here, and he's very important to where the story goes. And I think that is a really important thing to remember with that, because he's a very important character in this season, and it sets up some big stuff for the finale and everything. And partially for me, I feel like some of it came out of left field. I don't think like it was like 100% built up, but I think I can give this season a solid. I think I can give the first season a 3.5 out of 5. And I think I'm gonna do the same here for season 2. I know I said I thought this was better, but like I still think it has enough flaws and a few little issues here and there to where I can't put the season at any higher than that. I'm really hoping season 3 keeps this momentum going, and maybe I can give season 3 a 4 out of 5, or will it be a nosedive in quality? But so far the show is exactly the second season was like was what I would more of what I wanted from season 1, but then it just took a minute to get there. And there are some fun scenarios in here. Like I said, the little American Idol cameo, like it's the straight up American Idol, and it has the people that were judges on it at the time when this came out, which I thought was really cool that was like even a thing. And like just seeing some of the stuff in this show is very much enjoyable. I think they do a lot of good with it. But that's really all I gotta say for this review. I don't really know what else to say about season 2 of The Rookie. I'm still surprised I'm as into this show as I am. Normally this would not be the kind of show that I would decide to get into. I think I said that in the last review, but I'm really into it, and it's definitely like a good show. And I don't know, I just really enjoy it. Let me know down in the comments though what you guys think. Do you think season 2 is an upgrade? Do you think it was a downgrade? Do you think it's on par? Let me know what you guys think of these two seasons, the second season, because I'm very interested to know what you guys think. And that's really all I've got to say for this review, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry it was jumbled and all over the place. But yeah, I will see each and every one of you guys in the next video. Bye!